Let's get one thing straight. I didn't marry James because I loved him. I married him because he was convenient. People look at me now, in this jumpsuit, in this cage, and they see a monster. They see the Ice Queen who cheated on her husband with his best friend. They see the woman who destroyed a good man. Please, James wasn't a man. He was an assignment. I worked for Apex BioCorp. My official title was public relations, but my real job was risk management. James's mother was an auditor who asked too many questions about our clinical trials. She was a threat. We needed eyes on her. We needed to know if she had backups, if she talked. So, I became the daughter-in-law. I played the part. I cooked the dinners. I smiled at his boring stories about concrete and rebar. I built a cage around him so perfect, he thought it was a home. James was safe, predictable, boring. Oliver? Oliver was fun. Oliver was my partner in more ways than one. He was the cleaner for Apex. When things got messy, Oliver grabbed a mop. He was the one who handled the cardiac event regarding James's mother. We were a team. We ran circles around James. We'd be in his house, drinking his wine, laughing at his jokes, and the whole time we were plotting the next move for the company. It was intoxicating. James was so trusting. It was almost insulting. You know how hard it is to respect someone who never questions anything? Who just believes the world is good? It's like kicking a puppy. Eventually, you just want to kick it harder to see if it finally bites back. That Tuesday, God, I remember the look on his face. He walked in with those stupid white lilies. He looked like a lost child. Most women would panic, right? They'd scramble for the sheets, scream, cry, beg for forgiveness. I just felt relief. I was so tired of pretending. I was tired of the act. When I saw him standing there, shattered, I didn't feel guilt. I felt like I could finally take the mask off. I lit a cigarette. I don't even smoke that much, but I knew he hated it. I wanted to show him exactly how little I cared. Oliver smirked. Classic Oliver, always arrogant. But I just looked at James. I wanted him to see me, the real me. Not the doting wife, but the operator who had been running his life for years. James left. He walked out like the gentleman he thought he was. Big mistake. In my world, you don't leave an enemy standing. You bury them. We didn't just want a divorce. We needed to discredit him. If he ever found out about his mother, nobody would believe a bitter, broke, embezzling ex-husband. So, I pulled the strings. A few forged signatures here, a few moved funds there. Within 48 hours, he was fired. I took the house, the truck, and I took the accounts. We sent him to some roach motel on the edge of town. The Rusty Anchor. Fitting. We thought he'd rot there, drink himself to death, or just fade away. That was our mistake. We assumed he was weak because he was kind. For months, it was perfect. We were the power couple of the year. Oliver moved in. We redecorated, got rid of all that rustic, hand-built nonsense James loved. I got promoted. VP of Communications. The Integrity Award at the gala was going to be the jewel in the crown. We were untouchable. Apex was making billions. The clinical trial data was buried. James was a ghost. I remember standing on that stage in my red dress. I felt like a queen. The applause, the lights. I thought I had won the game. I didn't know he found the suitcase. I didn't know about the aunt. That meddling old woman. She was smarter than we gave her credit for. When the doors burst open, I thought it was a surprise part of the show. Then I saw the tactical gear, Oliver. Pathetic Oliver. He ran like a scared rat. Watching him squeal as they tackled him into the champagne tower was the most embarrassing moment of my life. And then I saw him, James. He was sitting in the back. He stood up. He wasn't the man in the flannel shirt holding lilies anymore. He looked hard, polished. He didn't look angry. He looked satisfied. That's when I knew. He didn't just get lucky. He had built this. He engineered our destruction the same way he used to build those damn bridges, brick by brick. So here I am, 15 years. Oliver got 12 because he cried and snitched. Coward. James? I hear he's rich now, started his own company. I underestimated the engineer. I thought he was just a foundation I could pour concrete over. Turns out, he was the dynamite. Well played, James. Well played.